Next topic is healthy crops. As you know that plants are producers and animals are consumers. So that crops needed to be grown on a very large scale to feed the entire population of our country. Now the process of practicing growing crops on a large scale, that is called agriculture. There are different conditions for growing healthy crops. First one, farmers should know the knowledge about the soil type, soil texture, climate of a particular place and season for growing different crops. Second one, selection of seeds. Farmers should select high quality of seeds and they have to select the seeds very carefully so that the plants can grow properly. Third one, plough the field and make it ready for the crop. Ploughing is the process of loosening and turning the soil. It allows the roots of the plants to penetrate deeply in the soil. This firmly roots to the plant. It also loosens the soil, provide better air to the roots, allowing them to breathe easily. And it also brings nutrient-rich soil to the top layer, which helps in the growth of plants. Next step is mix the right amount of fertilizer or manure in the soil to increase its nutrients. Now, manuring, it is mainly used to increase the fertility of the soil. We add manure to the soil even before we begin sowing the seed. Now there are two types of manure or fertilizers in the market. First one, organic. Organic means the fertilizer which is formed due to the natural process like cow dung, dead decaying plants. Now second one, inorganic, which is made in the factory like urea, nitrate, sulfate, etc. Now these inorganic fertilizers are made in industry. They are harmful to the environment and the plants also. Fifth process, sowing the seeds. Sowing is the actual process of planting the seeds in the soil. The seeds are sown have to be selected very carefully and have to be of high quality. Now there are various methods of sowing the seeds. The first one, sowing by hand. The scattering of seeds by hand is the simplest method of sowing seeds. It is also called broadcasting. It is the most economical method that can be employed. However, the distribution of seeds, it is not uniform so that it may result in the clusters of seeds on the field. Second one, seed drill. It is a modern technique of sowing seeds. It is better and more efficient method than sowing by hand. It is usually done by attaching iron drill to a tractor. Seed drills ensure that the seeds are planted at equal intervals and the correct depth in the soil. Now sixth step, irrigation. The supplying of water at correct amount to the agriculture field is called irrigation. Seventh step. When the seeds get germinate and seedlings come out, it is necessary to protect them from the pests, diseases and weeds. So we use insecticides or pesticides. They are chemicals which are sprayed to the grains or crops. But the overuse can harm our health. Now eighth step, that is crops should be cut and gathered properly. That process is called harvesting. As crops are grown, they get infected by some insects like caterpillar, grasshoppers and some microorganisms like bacteria and viruses, which can lead to the disease in crops. To protect from these microorganisms and insects, we use pesticides and insecticides to kill them and to protect the crops. Some grazing animals like cow, goat and other animals like rat, bird, squirrel, moles, etc. eaten up fruits and crops. So we use fence around the agriculture field so that they cannot harm the crops and cannot destroy it. Lastly, storage of crops. When the crops are ripened, it harvested and stored as grain after drying. Then it is kept safely from moisture and some small animals like rats, squirrels, birds, insects, etc. It is stored in a dry and ventilated room. It is mainly stored in jute bags or metallic bins. Now this storage areas, large scale storage areas, we can call it as silos or granaries, as you can see in this figure. Thank you. By this our chapter get over. I hope that you understood the chapter.